Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mitch Rapp does a little quick peek of Secrets of Grindea. This is an early access game on Steam. It is in beta 0.650, as you can tell from the top of the screen there. It was released on Steam in early access format back in July 13th of 2015, so it's been about 9-10 months now, I guess. It's $14.99 on Steam right now. There is no final release date set yet. They just, actually a team of 3 game design students. I don't know if they're still students or if they've kind of moved on, but it is published and developed by Pixel Ferrets. And like I said, 3 of them started this when they were students. They may be done with school, but it's the only game that they've worked on that at least is available for the public. What is it? It's basically an action RPG. Kind of reminds me a lot of like Zelda: A Link to the Past, so the Super Nintendo version of one of the Super Nintendo versions of Zelda, or apparently Secrets of Mana. Not sure how people prefer to say that, but not a game I played. Again, I believe it's an SNES era RPG. Very focused on exploration, collection, and definitely can include some grinding, hence the name of the title, Secrets of Grindea. Doesn't need to, you could just kind of do the story from what I told, but I've played probably 3 or 4 hours of it. Been pretty impressed, but we'll get into kind of my thoughts on it here in a minute. So you've got story mode and arcade mode. I will kind of show both these off briefly. Story mode is your traditional RPG. Arcade mode is more of a roguelite version of the game, where it has floors. Kind of reminds me of The Binding of Isaac, but more melee combat focused. Anyways, we'll jump in. It is single or multiplayer online. I have not personally played it, but I am told it does work well enough. And we're just going to jump into the single player. Jump into this, you can see I've got 3 hours and 13 minutes into the game. And we'll kind of go over some of the gameplay. You'll get a chance to kind of see what the game looks like. You can see it's definitely very colorful. Pixel arty, kind of reminds me, I didn't even see myself there, kind of reminds me of Terraria in a way. Let's see. So I'm using the Xbox 360 controller. The controls are definitely tight. You can see up in the left hand corner there you have kind of that diamond shape. X is your normal attack, A is shield, B is my bow and arrow, and this is kind of a special attack. You charge up and then unleash the Fury Mitch. You can also hold left trigger to get some other spells and skills. There's a whole bunch of spells and skills that I'll show you in a little bit here. There's a meteor one that's kind of cool. There's this cloud one that I've got going on, this jump back dash attack. Anyways, and then there's also right trigger, so you can have a total of basically 12 hotkeys. You get your health up there, your energy, which is your mana, and then your experience bar. Up on the right, you can see our quest log. So there's a few different quests that we've got going on right now. Nothing too crazy so far. As you can see, you slice these bushes, we pick up a small stick, we pick up these slimes are a lot more tanky than I'm used to. I've kind of moved on in the game here a little bit further than I'm used to, but anyways, so let me just kind of show you our menu. You've got our character, gives you all your stats. Pretty standard. We're level 12. We've got a bunch of gold. We don't have a pet yet. I haven't actually gotten a pet throughout the whole game. Here's our equipment. You can see if you click on one, it gives you your stats, your attack, all these different pieces. So like this has a 50 attack for our stats. You can see our quick slots down here. We can reassign different, our skills to different buttons. Here's our inventory, kind of just different ways to sort it. And then crafting menu, it basically tells you it's a one-handed weapon. You don't know exactly what it is, but you we don't know what this is because we haven't discovered it, but these, we've got 13 of these and 2 crystals, so it gives you the recipes. There's not a ton in here, but I think you can discover more recipes as you go. These are our different skills. So you've got melee, magic, and support. Support isn't all fleshed out yet because this is still in early access, but magic, you've got all these different magic talents that you can invest in. So when you level up, you get some, you see the points there on the left. It has a blue, a gold, or I think that's considered silver. Silver points are used to level up to level 5, and then gold points are used to level up to 6 through 10. Gold points, you don't get as many for every level. And then the spheres on the bottom are to upgrade your talents. So anything from increasing attack and magic attack by 1% per talent level, you can do it 5 times, so up to 5%. You could do, some defensive ones, things like that. You've got your journal here. Active quest tells you basically what it is. This is collection. This is main quest, collection. The quests so far have been okay. I haven't done a ton of them. You can see I've completed a few. You get your codex, and then cards. Cards are super rare drops. This is actually pretty cool. Super rare drops that you get from continuously farming enemies. And once you get it, the card basically becomes a passive that stays active for the rest of the game. So the green slime card is the only card that I've gotten, I believe. And it items and coins gravitate towards you at a greater speed and range, making them easier to collect. Not that big of a deal, but it definitely convenience factor. Here's our map. There's a fast travel system. So let's travel to the main city of Evergrind City. And this is kind of your town hall where you can, do some character customization. Dig a hole? Oh, this is treasure maps. I'll let a fish come back later. Anyways, so a few different things there. And then this is just our options where we can save and quit. I actually want... Oh, shit. I did not mean to do... There we go. I was messing... I played it in window mode, so that's what that does. Anyways, so we'll go get into a little bit of combat and maybe find... I don't know, is there anybody we can talk to get a quest in town? Oh, well, we'll go work on this quest, cooking witch candy. So we need some pumpkin meat, got enough honey, and then we need some ectoplasm. I don't believe it really shows you necessarily. It does tell you if you go into the quest here, give the ingredients to Candy the Witch and Pumpkin Woods. It's apparently an easy quest. We'll move on. So I believe Pumpkin Woods are this way. Maybe not. I could be wrong. So you can see the one kind of complaint I have is around. I wish they put the health bar instead of in the bottom right there. I wish they put it over the enemy's head. It seemed to make a little more sense to me. There is kind of a cool mechanic of it's almost like a parry. So you see we critted that guy because I parried at exactly the right moment, which is super nice. You can get quite a bit of extra damage that way. There are definitely some secrets to be found, hence the name Secrets of Grindea. Let's see. What else did I kind of want to show off? You can fish. There's a lot of side activities, but it's very much about kind of collecting everything. And there is a place in the menu, actually, that you can see in your codex, I believe. If you go to enemies, you can see all of the items, or how many drops each character has, or each enemy has, and if you've received them both, or all of them. And you can see that, there's quite a few drops that I haven't gotten yet. I haven't done too much exploring in here, and I think that's because I can't do much exploring in here. A lot of your progress is gated by getting items. So I've done a couple boss battles. I realize that there hasn't been like a whole lot of showing off the actual gameplay here. Maybe if we fast travel. Oh, we can fast travel to the Pumpkin Woods. Why wouldn't I just do that? I wish I wouldn't have beat a boss just recently, because then I could actually show you some like a boss battle, but tough shit. I guess I can't. It is actually pretty easy to. How do I get to that chest? How do I get to it? There's got to be a way. Wondering if it's. This is what I'm talking about. Huh. There's a little health. The boss battles have been good. Kind of very much like Zelda, where you need to kind of know their pattern, number one, and number two, like where they're most vulnerable. So like how to most easily deal massive amounts of damage. And sort of once you figure that out, you know, they're relatively straightforward. But the first kind of major boss that I fought was this, it was like a robot-looking thing. Nothing super crazy. What is this? Oh, this is a lot of puzzles in the game too. A lot of puzzles. Oh shit, we gotta get that thing. Let's go back. I haven't actually done this one. But I'm guessing we gotta get this thing onto that block. Onto that space. Actually, we can do this way now. So a lot of these kind of moving block puzzles. There's been some like teleportation puzzles and whatnot. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's move that there, that there. Let's move this there. Actually, we could move this here maybe, and then move. I just need to get all of these over. You move that back. All right, yeah, I got this figured out. But this is a good example of one of the puzzles. It's obviously early. It's not super difficult to figure out, although I'm making it look a lot more difficult than it probably is. Move this. Need to move this up here, otherwise we won't be able to. Move this all the way over. This is like just a lot of moving fucking shit around. But I think we'll be just fine. There we go. You gain new abilities. Usually the one major dungeon that I was in, I gained the ability to kind of phase shift on these teleportation tiles. There we go. Fucking nailed it. Whole bunch of gold. A lantern lamp. And a new hat that would give us a ton of magic attack, but we're actually not gonna use that. I do just want some pumpkin meat. Pumpkin meat, please. There we go, pumpkin meat. We still need an ectoplasm. Got enough pumpkin meat, we just need some ectoplasm now. And I forget where we get that. I think it's maybe... know what? We can find out from our codex. Green goo apple. From somebody. Shawl fabric lantern, scarecrow, no. Hallowweed, purple petal root pollen. Oh, ghosty. Yeah, okay, we need to go find a ghosty, which is fine. Ghosties are not difficult to come by. I believe they're just over here somewhere. Yeah, I think we go down right here and then we can find some. So the graphics are okay. They're not, they're nothing groundbreaking. They're cute. Cute enough. Let's see. Ghosty. Come on back, motherfucker. The story is basically you're a collector. You collect... Oh, see, this is a champion. This is a champion version of said ghost. And we got our ectoplasm. Boom! Now we can go back. So there is some of that, like... champion versions of enemies spawning that give you better drops, things of that nature. The biggest thing I think about the combat is understanding what what skills to be using against which enemies. But let's see what this witch, I believe she's in here. Yes, that is your lifesaver. As a reward, I happen to have some rare candy I made the other day. Eat it right away before it gets stale. Oh, it's a talent orb, basically. I've got all I need for now. Honey, swing by later. Perfect. So now we can go in and level up one of our talents, which I think what we'll do is do quick reflexes, because this increases our perfect guard activation. So basically like our parry window, we can be off by a little bit more. We can be off by a little bit more when we hit the button. So I think we will probably end this portion of it. I'm going to jump over to the arcade version, show you that real quick. All right, so let's take a quick peek at arcade mode. There are online leaderboards. You could design a hero. You look the same each time you respawn, or you can just do random. We're just going to do random. Charlie, I guess, is going to be his name, or her name, maybe, it looks like. So this is the town that you basically start out with. This actually is a bulletin board that you get through unlocking some stuff. So it's roguelite, but there is some carryover. You basically start with the same weapons each time, but you can purchase new perks. So you can manage your perks. I've purchased the max HP boost, and then I've equipped it. You could do the sharp start with a squire sword instead of a wooden sword, start with a squire's claymore instead of the big branch. You can do some of these different things with this, what they call essence. We only have 2 essence right now, so we can't purchase anything. But the idea is you start with the same starting items, and then as you play more and more of it, it's kind of like Rogue Legacy, in the fact that you build up your town and you can kind of take certain pieces along with you. You get a score for each room there, as you can see. It's very difficult. It is really, really hard. You can see this guy spawn. Oh my, child. And here I was worried about boredom. Let's see if you're the cat or the mouse. I can clone all enemies in the next room. The clones will fight well and give no rewards, but if you manage to survive, I'll give you something neat. Sure. We'll take the bet. I mean, worst thing that can happen is we die. And we leveled up. So, will... You can kind of see the summary. It's the same... we're going to keep it one-handed because I like one-handed the best. Actually, we're going to do... This is probably my favorite one, Frosty Friend. Upgrade him, and then our general talent, we're going to upgrade quick reflexes. So these don't stay the whole time. Then we got this bandana thing, which apparently is a blindfold. This is a boss fight. Let's get our Frosty Friend in here. This is kind of this is one of the harder boss fights in my opinion. Because these fucking bees, bro. The bees are a serious bitch. You gotta fucking knock them down with your sword. And they do like a shit ton of damage. Notice I have one fucking HP left, or one hit left, and then I'm done. Oh, we got a little more defense. Sweet. So our floor is cleared. You get a rank. Blah blah blah. Go up to the next floor. You get a little HP restoration, and you can see you don't want to fight the boss before. Before you explore the whole level, because there are items to pick up on each floor. So we'll try to show you what the hell I'm talking about here. Come on, bee. Oh, here's the challenge. Herd the chickens. I've seen this challenge multiple times and it's kind of annoying, I'll be honest. It's actually my least favorite. We're gonna just quick level here real quick. I'm not gonna get the chicken, all of them, to herd in there properly. Like this shit. It's just ridiculous. Fucking get in your home, you bitch. And eventually I'm gonna fail this. Which is fine. We'll just move on. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but the game mode is kind of interesting. I mean, it adds a little something extra, and it's something that you can kind of just. Ooh, we gotta attack up, and we got a Rabby card, which increases our attack and casting by 3. Again, that card will not be permanent across all. Oh, here's a shop. Let's sell. We'll sell this. Sell this. Did I just sell the equipped one? Shit. Sell all this shit. Nothing that is actually equipped that we actually want to sell, though. And then let's buy. He doesn't have any weapons? Fuck. That is not good. We have no weapons. No weapons to equip. This is going to cause some serious problems. Well, I guess we'll be fighting this little bastard. You shouldn't be able to sell all your weapons, I feel like. Because now I got no way. So then you die, you get your score goes into your total score, and then when that happens, you can unlock certain things. So that's kind of just the quick rundown of this mode. It's nothing too insane, but just thought I'd show it off. Overall, you know, do I like the game? I think it's good. It's in early access. You know, some people aren't a big fan of early access games. If you know, it looks like something that you'd enjoy. I mean, if you're into Zelda, if you're into kind of the classic old school hack and slash action RPGs that have, you know, exploration and some dungeons and some puzzle solving, and you don't mind the art style, you know, something worth checking out. I probably will do a series on it, so you can check out the channel for that. If you like the video, though, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll catch up with you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.